Do you know that it is possible to have a destiny accident between your encounter with God and your ascension to the throne? You see, when I was a younger pastor, it used to bother me. You go to some churches, you see a lot of people, the pastor has prophesied over. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen. And all of that. And you come 5 years later, they're sitting in church. Some of them have even left the church. And all that were prophesied, nothing happened. And the question is, why? The reason is this. There's a promise and there's a provision. Between the promise and the provision, there are problems. Come on, are you with me? Between the promise and provision, there are problems. Between the promise and the provision, there is a process. Between the promise and the provision, there's a protocol. Now you're going to take a journey. Somebody say journey. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 1. It says, let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you seem to come short of it. There's a promise. This is where God is taking you to, and you come short of it. You didn't get there. David was prophesied over. You're going to be the king of Israel. And to the glory of God. It took many years. He was 17 when the prophecy came. He came to the throne. The first time he became a ruler over Judah, he was 30. It took 13 years before he became king over one part of the country, and another few years before he took over the whole nation. But in those 13 years of waiting, he didn't mess up his destiny. There are people, if you give them a prophecy now of what is going to happen in the next 2 months, before 2 months is over, they mess it up. Don't mess up your promise. God keeps his part of the bargain, but you must keep your part.